Start. Sir, I have already explained the main features of the proposals contained in the finance bill in my budget speech. Stop. The details of the specific provisions in the bill have been explained in the explanatory memorandum circulated to honorable members. Stop. I do not therefore consider it necessary to cover the entire ground again. Stop. Para. The finance bill has been before the honorable members for nearly 8 weeks. Stop. During the debate on the budget, various suggestions have been put forward by honorable members with regard to the proposals contained in the bill. Stop. I have also received a large number of representations from members of the public, trade unions, Kisan organizations, consumer bodies, chambers of commerce, and other trade and professional associations on the proposals contained in the bill. Stop. I take this opportunity of expressing my gratitude to honorable members and to all others who have studied the proposals carefully and have made constructive suggestions. So, on a careful consideration of these suggestions, I have decided to modify some of the original proposals. So, with the indulgence of the House, I will now briefly explain the principal changes that are proposed to be made in the provisions of the Finance Bill. Stop here. I shall first deal with proposals in regard to direct taxes. Stop. In recognition of their special role in our economy, cooperative societies have a somewhat favorable tax regime with substantial exemptions and deductions as laid down in Section 80P of the Income Tax Act. Stop. They are also allowed a standard deduction of rupees 40,000 in the case of consumer cooperative societies and rupees 20,000 in the case of other societies. Stop. Besides, they are subjected to a graduated scale of tax with a minimum of 15% and a maximum of 40%. Stop. In order to provide further encouragement to the cooperative movement, I propose to further reduce the rate of tax by 5 percentage points at all levels. Stop. Era. Tea industry is subjected to taxation by both the center and states. Stop. In addition to corporation tax, 60% of the income of assessor in the business of growing and manufacturing tea is subjected to tax by respective state governments by imposition of tax on agricultural incomes. So, as producer of agricultural commodity, its fortunes fluctuate from year to year. Stop. To enable this labor intensive industry to raise and conserve resources, mainly for the upgradation of plantations, I propose to provide for a deduction for this purpose that is a slightly modified form of what was earlier available under sections 33AB of the Income Tax Act. Stop.